Hey guys, Nightway here. Today we're going to be going through the whole Five Nights at Freddy's lore that's been going through these years. And through these years there's been many incidents that we all know about. Let's get into it. It all started when Henry, who also has no last name given to this whole franchise, started a business with William Afton. Remember William? Because he's very important to the plot. They both together started Fredbear's Family Diner. They used these animatronics, Golden Freddy and Golden Bonnie. Henry and William rebranded Fredbear's Family Diner into Fazbear Entertainment in 1973. With many restaurants like Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, Henry is more of an ode to Fazbear Entertainment than William. So when William requested his animatronic design and Henry rejected it, William threw a fit. He was really angry, and he became so angry out of the sheer anger, he started to murder innocent children. With his first victim being killed outside of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, unfortunately they said the child he killed later became the puppet. The puppet had the power to turn dead children and bring them to life. Speaking of dead children, William then kills 5 more kids, them being Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and Golden Freddy. Or that'll be talked about later. Also, because of how pissed William was that Henry rejected his design, William started his own restaurant called Circus Baby Pizza World. However, due to some gas leaks and health code violations, Circus Baby's Pizza World was short-lived and was only active for a few weeks. Why is this place so important? Because of how it was when William's daughter was scooped, killed by William's Circus Baby. Henry decided to make up to William for some reason, then they teamed up to make another Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. The original is now closed. Then they opened another Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Also, by the way, remember how I talked about the puppet and how they have the power to bring back the dead? The puppet used their power to bring 5 live children into the animatronic suits, those being, as earlier stated, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and Golden Freddy. Now begins the appearance of probably Michael Afton, William's son. He was scared whenever he sees the animatronics and the plushies of them. His brother and his brother's friends like to torment him using the masks. Wear a mask, by the way. It's important for survival of COVID-19. The masks being the animatronics known as Freddy, Chica, Foxy, Bonnie. Michael, after 5 nights of torment and nightmares of his bullies, Michael then went to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza on his birthday. He didn't even want to go. His bullies an infamous bite of 87 meme. It's actually 1983, by the way, for whoever still thinks it's 1987, who wants to give Fredbear a big kiss. The Foxy mask says his friends carrying young Michael to Fredbear's mouth. Michael in Fredbear's mouth died to the bite of 1983. And when I said that this was a Mike Victim theory, you're probably wondering, what is Mike Victim? Here's what it is. Mike Victim is about how Michael Afton didn't die, and Michael is a robot built by William and Remnant. What is Remnant? Remember those innocent kids William murdered? Some of them weren't turned into animatronics by the puppet. They instead got their souls turned into something for human revival. Michael then lived and William ran away. After this, Michael decided to dedicate his life into saving the children trapped in the suit, stopping his father. However, Michael didn't remember everything. He also forgot his own name. Now beginning Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Ever since the bite of 83 happened, Fazbear Entertainment wanted to bring back the reputation a few years later. Here begins when Michael, now known as Jeremy Fitzgerald, decided to work at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, the night guard. He was almost done with his shifts until night 4 began, where William's first animatronic failed an experiment known as the Mangle and came alive of the puppet. Oh yeah, the puppet is here to haunt Michael as well. Bit of frontal lobe of Michael causing a bite of 87. Cue Markiplier, ha ha 87 meme.
Was that the bite of 87?
Fazbear's Fright, the horror attraction adds in ways to make people forget about the shady things they did. Before Michael got a job at a horror attraction, William, remember him, found the ghost of a dead children he killed. He was so scared that he hid in the suits known as the Springtrap suit. Springtrap was the horror attraction at said place, while Michael was surviving 5 nights at Williams. He was also very busy freeing the original animatronics, Freddy, Bonnie, Foxy, Chica, Golden Freddy, from the animatronic suits. After Michael freed them all, Five Nights at Freddy's 3 went on fire. He escaped, but Springtrap, however, did not. He died in a fire for now. Sister Location begins. With Sister Location, Michael met some old animatronics his dad made. While most of it isn't too important, what really important now is that all the end. Michael discovers he a robot because he was scooped. He started wandering and he still lived. It hit him. He was an animatronic all along. It also reveals the revival of Springtrap. Michael heads to the final game of the main series, Five Nights at Freddy's 6, Pizzeria Simulator. After nights of fighting for his life, he then burned the Five Nights at Freddy's 6 pizzeria down. He freed the souls and stopped. His dad, who was in Five Nights at Freddy's 6 location, he does his final message. Connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth, but you don't even remember that name. I am sorry you have been misinformed. You are not here to receive a gift, nor you have been called here by the individual you assume. Although you have indeed been called. You have been called here into a labyrinth of sounds and smells, misdirection, and misfortune. A labyrinth with no exit, a maze with no prize. You didn't even realize that you are trapped. Your lust for blood has driven you endless circles, chasing the cries of children into some unseen chamber, always seeming so near. Yet, somehow out of the reach, but you will never find them. None of you will. This is where your story ends. And to you, my brave volunteer who somehow found this job listening to not intend for you. Although there was a way out planned for you. I have that feeling that you do not want. I have a feeling that you are right where you want to be. I am remaining as well. I am nearby. This place will not be remembered, and the memory of everything that started this can finally begin to fade away, as the agony of every tragedy should. And this is where the monsters trapped in the corridors. Be still to give up your spirits. They will not belong for you, for most. I believe that there's a place and perhaps more waiting for you after the smoke clears. Although, for one of you, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow your whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, old friend. My daughter, if you can hear me, I know you would return as well. It's your nature to protect the innocent. I am sorry that on that day you were shut out and left to die. No one was there to lift you up in those arms the way I should have lifted others into yours. And then what became of you? I should have known that you wouldn't come tempt to just disappear. Not my daughter. I couldn't save you then. So let me save you now. It's time to rest for you. All those have carried your arms. This ends for all of us. End communication. Beginning Ultimate Custom Night, or UCN for short, is where all of the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics decide to hunt down William Afton. William is in hell, where he suffers that Michael experienced for all of eternity. Many years after Five Nights at Freddy's 6, or Fazbear Entertainment, wanted people to forget about the shady things that they'd done. So they then hired an indie game developer to make a virtual reality game based off the horrors of their backstory. When someone coded William into the game, it was when Vanny, a programmer, got William's video game version inside her. Now Vanny wants to kill Michael. Isn't even there to stop her because she's dead. As such, with the ending, we now proceed to Security Breach. We don't know anything about Security Breach because it's not released yet. We don't know who is this Gregory character. Most answers will probably be talked about much later in the Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach.